Hello everybody, my name is Ryan and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, thank you so much for joining me today to watch Season 2, Episode 3 of Gilmore Girls. A quick recap of the last episode. It made me cry. What else is new? We got to see Lorelai end up telling Emily that she was engaged. Emily was very cold about it. She was upset that Lorelai didn't tell her immediately when it happened, which is understandable, but I also see why Lorelai didn't. So it was a difficult thing, and it was really hard to watch because you want Emily to be excited for Lorelai, even though she is hurt, and just understand the situation, how Lorelai sees it. But we ended up getting to see Lorelai kind of extending an olive branch almost when she went there at the end of the last episode with a veil and was asking her opinion, and really opened up to her about how when she has news to share, she doesn't really know what kind of response she's going to get. So a lot of the time Emily ends up making her feel bad about it. So I don't know, I think that kind of sunk in. And Emily mentioned wearing a tiara. That's what she wore. So hopefully their relationship like that helped a little bit going forward for the wedding. We also saw Dean and Rory have a little bit of butting heads because Rory had found out that, you know, she needed to do more like community service type things or extracurriculars, and it wasn't just about getting good grades to get into a good school. So of course that threw her into a full-blown panic, and she was kind of blowing Dean off, but at the same time, like, again, I could see where they both were coming from. Like, Dean had already listened to her and respected that she had plans and changed them, and then it kind of felt like she was blowing him off again, and just not great communication at first, but they ended up fixing it at the end, which was lovely. We got to see Lorelai and Max's engagement party type situation that Suki threw, which was huge, and the whole town was there. Yeah, that's kind of where we're at. I'm very interested to see, I'm very interested to see what we get up to in this episode, and when's the wedding happening? Worried about that. As always, the full episode reaction for this episode and all the other episodes will be up on my Patreon. Link for that is down below. And without any further ado, let's just jump right in to Season 2, Episode 3 of Gilmore Girls. Let's go.
Okay, our house is burning down and you can save the cake or me. What do you choose?
Well, that's not fair. The cake doesn't have legs.
So how...
Come on, Lorelai.
I hope so. We've been doing this for 112 years.
Huh.
Wow.
You don't look a day.
Oh, that is... Didn't Suki say she wanted to do the cake? That'll piss Suki off, man.
2 weeks from tomorrow.
Have you picked a flavor?
Oh, I don't know. They're all so good.
Eat until you decide.
Okay, if you insist.
I do. After all, what's more important than your wedding day? Yes, well...
Yeah,
And he's on board with the whole smallish wedding thing?
Oh yeah, we want fun, we want simple, we want fast. We've been completely in sync. We have buried the putrid corpse of liberty. Perfect.
Mussolini it is.
oh my god. Oh my god.
Is it right to be sampling wedding cakes when Suki's making yours for free?
What is right?
French cream.
So, ethics?
Highly subjective and completely overrated.
Oh my god. I was gonna say, Suki had mentioned, like, I will be doing the cake, so I was a little bit confused on, like, what we were doing and why. But that makes sense. Of course they would be doing that. That's kind of mean.
Actually, this would be my first official wedding gig, or photography gig for that matter, but...
Oh my god. This would be my first time photographing anything.
D4 with 3D matrix metering, 35 to 210 zoom. What have you got?
It's an icon.
Ah! Kirk, you're nude.
No, I'm wearing Speedos. They're kind of flesh-colored.
1945.
Right, I included as an example of the excellence that I aspire to.
How much for your services?
How about 150 an hour?
What?
Film.
You won't be sorry.
Done. Well, isn't your apartment gonna be all paint fumey?
Yeah, so?
So, maybe you should stay here. I mean, it's gonna be your place too soon enough. Look at it like a trial run. I'm always ready for you.
Full time?
I insist.
Oh god.
So, what are we doing tonight?
I'll do whatever.
Well, what movies haven't we seen?
We haven't seen just about all of them.
Yeah.
Hey, tomorrow night,
Life of Brian?
Max is staying over.
Really?
First time.
Oh.
He and my mom wanted to go on a double date.
But tomorrow's our anniversary.
No, it's not. It's on the 24th.
No, that was our old anniversary. We broke up and got back together on the 6th. So a double date with adults?
No, just with Mom and Max.
Not adults.
All right, we could do that.
Don't sound so thrilled.
We can celebrate twice a month. They're well spread apart, the 6th and the 24th.
We can't do that.
That's actually true.
Twice a month?
Dare to be different.
That was cute. Dare to be different. That's cute.
What's that weird smell?
It's food.
It smells weird.
No, just weird for this house. It smells great.
Did you know we had that?
Not a clue.
Oh, come on.
Hey, it's on fire.
It's the broiler.
Wow.
What fallout shelter have you guys been living in?
Can I at least grab some dishes?
Far away from me.
Alarmist.
You know, this is quite cute, but I haven't forgotten that he proposed in the middle of an argument.
Now, who's the guy Billy Jack described? Engine?
All right, you cats.
He's like, I can't join in to the talking.
You guys talk throughout the whole movie, and then when I say something, you shush me.
That's because you're talking through parts we talked through last time, so we haven't seen those parts in a while.
Ah, well, now it's clear.
That's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous.
Max,
What? The phone?
whoever's closest answers.
House rule.
You're both closer.
Oh, no, but I'd have to walk around the coffee table, so my path would be farther.
Uh-oh.
We wore him out.
We tend to do that.
Well, we...
Electra woman.
I think it's time to turn in.
I'm awake.
You don't look it.
No, I am. I'm just waiting for the guy with the thing on it.
Mom, get him to bed.
Yeah, put him to sleep, please.
This is weird.
Yeah, that's probably so weird. That's probably so different than anything that they're both, like, used to. Oh my gosh, you can't sleep.
What? What is it?
Oh, nothing. What you doing?
Sleeping?
Taking back Poland.
Oh, good luck with that.
So
So I have a boy in my room.
it's Max.
Never had a man in the house like this up there.
He's your fiance.
Very true.
So all you need to do is adjust.
Yeah. You've never done that. It's gonna take time to feel comfortable and normal.
For example, tomorrow.
No, wake up, wake up.
Oh my god.
But you know, once we are married, nothing will ever be the same again.
I know.
It won't just be the me and you secret special clubhouse no boys allowed thing anymore.
It will be different.
She's like freaking herself out.
Can't walk around in the buff anymore.
I don't remember ever walking around in the buff.
I know one time you did.
Was I 3?
Somewhere around there. He's cute. He wears pajama bottoms.
Stop there.
Yeah, I don't.
Aren't you happy?
Yes. I'm happy.
Well, that's
Well,
good.
then it'll be fine. Fine, 10 more minutes.
Thank you.
Mm-mm.
Up? I know of nothing up.
What's up, Taylor?
I'm just happy.
That's what makes me nervous.
Because it's bigger?
So?
Well, we're 3 today.
3.
Yeah, Max is with us.
Max, huh? So when did Max become invisible to the human eye?
He's on a paper.
3 papers.
He likes to be well informed.
Yeah, well, reading 3 papers all reporting the same news is a terrific use of trees.
You be nice, Luke. I mean it.
He's got a point. That's kind of crazy.
Thanks, buddy. Top of the morning to you. Hey, you look good today. Brown is your color, my friend. Thanks. I've got the blueberry pancakes this morning.
Bring him.
Bring them twice.
And you?
I'm gonna need a minute.
Oh, well, then hold off. Set some aside.
It's first come, first served.
We'll take...
Oh my god.
You didn't need to do that.
Oh, we're happy to.
They're just gonna stare at him. No.
What's this? A lunch menu. I stopped serving breakfast in an hour.
Luke.
Look.
What the hell are they doing out there?
What?
Who is
Oh god. Taylor, get out there, Taylor.
like they're coning off the street?
Taylor.
Well, if you must know, they are a county work crew here to install Stars Hollow's first traffic light. Hold it. Keep going. You have no controlling legal authority over this matter.
Stuff it, Taylor.
Hold it. Keep going. Function unilaterally in the town's best interest.
Dire public safety, we haven't had an accident here in 10 years.
Well, it could always be taken out. Your bare hands or your teeth.
Oh, yeah, it's in a pile upstairs somewhere.
Good, good.
A pile.
You coming?
You know, I gotta make some calls about this thing before it's too late. I'll see you later.
Okay.
Wow.
I can barely walk.
For a second, I
I
thought
ate a cow.
Max and Dean were also holding hands.
Ooh, ice cream. Oh, I'm right behind you.
How could they possibly eat more?
What do you mean?
Their eating habits are just the start of what you're gonna have to get used to. There's tons of stuff you should be aware of.
Oh God, here we go.
Like, don't ever use the last of the Parmesan cheese. And never get into a heavy discussion late at night, because that's when they're at their crankiest.
This is so funny. This is cute.
Doing something crazy. They're not. You see, after a while, their thinking becomes clear, but by the time it's clear, they've already done 2 other totally crazy things that you can't figure out.
You have much knowledge.
You got that from Rory. Does Lorelai know what kind of ice cream you like?
Yeah, chocolate chip, but I already told her that.
chocolate chip.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
Because we're getting some too, my guy.
So much.
Yeah, don't blame you.
It's past 11, guys.
Okay.
Okay, Max, chill out. What are you, my dad?
Who?
Rory and Dean.
Oh,
How long do you think they'll be out there?
I don't know.
So there's no time limit or anything?
Yes. Is what?
Well, I'm gonna be living here soon.
So you are gonna...
You know what the procedure is when stuff like this comes up.
Stuff like what?
You're not here, I come home, there's Rory and Dean in the dark all alone after 11. You're not being serious.
Max, they're teenagers. They can kiss a little bit.
Okay, well, what would I do?
Nothing.
Excuse me?
No, you would do nothing. I would handle it.
I have no role in Rory's life.
Well,
I don't see the problem here.
Clearly. So, I should do nothing around here, ever.
No, not nothing.
well, I don't think you should just come in and start cracking the whip.
Bread the other night was really good.
So other than making the garlic bread and answering the phone, what else is my role around here?
Being my partner,
Fella.
not
My
Rory's
guy,
father.
My old man. I don't know.
Well, have you given it any thought at all?
Not really. No.
That didn't sound good.
How would you feel if I told you I haven't thought about our future at all?
Terrible. I would feel terrible. I'm sorry.
I definitely broke Dean's late night cranky rule.
Uh-oh.
Who's what?
Uh-oh. I don't know how I feel about that.
Well, I'll hurl before the night's half over.
This is all very fascinating.
Oh, sorry, Teach. We'll keep it down.
How about keeping it silent?
Way down.
Or zipping it shut?
Little tiny mice voices.
Oh.
I heard, and you're idiots if you don't eat first.
Everybody, let me segue into the informational portion of our gathering. Ward against them.
There's lots of things that don't happen that we don't ward against.
Like?
Like everything.
So our beloved Mrs. Lanahan is going to push the button and lead the first historic group across the street.
The cap is still on the lens, dear.
Oh, thanks.
Oh my God.
Believe me, eloping was not out of the question.
But you don't get a wedding over with.
Why not? It's a bureaucratic civil ceremony, a pretty pointless one.
Come on, Luke.
The chances that you're going to grow and evolve at the same rate as someone else is too slim to take. The minute you say, I do, you're sticking yourself in a tiny little box for the rest of your life.
Yeah.
The party first, right?
Okay, I'm tired of you now.
I'm with Luke. I'm with Luke over here.
They're never gonna let me in.
They will let you in.
This is a felony, you know.
Oh my God, Michelle. What is he doing here?
My brother decides to leapfrog over a parking meter.
Why did he do that?
Middle child. He claims he wasn't drunk. He's saying that the parking meters in Hartford are taller than the parking meters in Duluth, so he just miscalculated.
Says or boyfriends or anything else like that. It's girls' night out.
Plus Michelle. Yeah, Michelle's also there.
And it's 18 and over.
Oh, go. She's 18.
That's her name. And her only name. Rory. Single name. She's that important. Internationally known international supermodel. And
$12.
thank you.
Wow.
Oh my God.
What in Lucifer's reach is my mother doing here?
Oh, I invited. Surprise for you. I thought it would be a kid.
Michelle! Michelle!
Excuse me, sir, you look just like my mother.
It is considered good manners for you to also show up at 8 o'clock.
Well, I didn't actually invite your mother, Michelle did.
Oh, well, I feel much better now.
Let's drink.
All right, what are you drinking, honey?
Manhattan. It's good, too. Not too sweet.
I kind of love this. It's gonna be crazy.
Margarita no salt, martini with olives, a Shirley Temple.
Love her.
I'll have her on the rocks, please.
No, I mean about you getting married. It's only a week away.
I'm fine. Everything's fine. I figured once I got the shoes to match the dress, the rest was just gravy.
The week before my wedding, I was a wreck.
Ooh, spill.
I remember it so distinctly.
Oh, this is gonna be a romantic story.
My stomach was not my friend. It was full of butterflies. I couldn't eat a bite the whole week.
Oh my God.
When I wasn't actually with Richard, I was thinking about him constantly. Imagining what he was doing. Was he thinking about me? Making up little scenarios in my head about...
Oh my God.
And I would walk by and
Guys,
he'd be so distracted he completely missed...
I think I want that, guys.
Was that for the entire week before my wedding, I'd wait till my mother went to sleep and I'd sneak out of bed and I'd put on my wedding dress.
Emily.
And I would stare at myself in the mirror and think how very safe I felt.
Oh.
Honored. This is very good drink. I highly recommend it.
Okay, I gotta make a call.
That was lovely.
I just want to see if Dean's around.
And thinking about you?
Oh, no, not you two.
Oh, I'm getting chills.
Hi.
Hi, who's this?
It's Trixie from the other night. You never called me. Oh, you got me. What you doing?
I'm just hanging out. What are you doing?
I'm
at a
gobsmacked. I am gobsmacked.
Whose?
Mine.
Yours. Wow. Worthy?
Is anyone?
Bono, maybe? Brian Ferry?
Get serious.
A young Tom Waits?
Now you're talking.
So what's he like?
He's great.
Could you be a little more vague?
I can't believe she's calling Christopher.
Bachelorette party.
Right. Right.
And you're thinking
So
of
why are
me.
you calling me?
Oh, Jesus.
Really well.
Yes, I do.
And I just wanted to tell someone who knows me really well that I am getting married. And you can picture me married, right?
Yeah. To the right guy, I can picture you married.
Thanks.
Guys, I'm having a
He's
heart
a great
attack.
guy, Max.
Sounds like you're convincing yourself, girlfriend.
Hey, Michelle leave?
Nope, he said he had to shake his...
Oh my... Yes! Yes! Come on!
What's Max doing? Fine. Fine, everything's just fine.
Guys, that was crazy. I don't know that you should be doing that.
I feel like crap on toast.
Hey, where were you after you broke off from the group?
Oh, I sat at a table with Janet Jackson and... Oh, by the way, your husband-to-be is out there looking annoyingly perky. Slap him, or I will.
Annoyingly perky is so great.
So I was gonna drop my printer off at the house, but Rory wasn't there. And guess who doesn't possess his own set of keys yet?
Ah, I'm guessing it's you. You're mad.
No, a little.
They're just keys.
Try being without them and say that.
I've lost my keys before.
Well, I haven't lost them. I never got them.
You'll get them.
Me having keys, or you don't want me coming in the house.
Ah.
Well, I need keys.
Well, I need an assistant.
No, you need to think about someone other than yourself for a few minutes a day.
Oh.
Ouch.
That was too strong. Maybe I am a little hungover. You want? I'll just bring the printer by later.
Yeah, bring it tomorrow.
Why didn't she just give him her keys to run it over there? That feels weird. Like, that really felt like she didn't want him there without them there.
I got an interesting call today.
Oh, yeah? Who?
Dad.
Cool. How is he? I talked to him last night.
You mentioned that. Why'd you call him?
Oh, just to check in.
At your bachelorette party?
Oh, seemed as good a time as any.
Rory's like, Mom?
No, he wanted to see what's up with you. He thought it was weird, too. Was it when you told us you were calling Max?
Somewhere around there.
Why would you tell us you were calling Max?
And I really want you to be happy.
I know, sweetie.
You are happy about all of this, aren't you?
Don't I seem happy?
No. Not really. Not right now. What in the hell is that?
What is that?
It's a hoopah.
A what?
A hoopah. You stand under it, you and Max.
You make that?
Yeah, I had some time, so here, give me a hand, huh? It's also a goat.
A goat?
Yeah, I don't know what it stands for, but it was in the picture, and you like goats, right?
Yeah, goats are good.
Okay, so there you go.
Luke!
Hasn't been mowed in weeks. I guess he doesn't mow.
No, Max isn't a mower.
Okay, you needed something. Here it is. I'll mow it if you want.
We got a guy who does that, one of the Petes from the nursery.
Big Pete?
Little Pete.
He's the better of the Petes.
We've always thought so.
I highly doubt it. Plus, God, I'd probably have to get a license from Taylor to do any smiting in Stars Hollow on a weekend, so I'd say you're safe.
Oh, I love him.
I wasn't putting down Max. He seems like a really good guy.
He is, and you were putting him down.
Yeah, well, I didn't mean to. Isn't the worst thing in the world. I mean, it's probably better than being hobbled. Or...
Sorry.
And people can evolve together, don't you think?
Maybe. I guess if you can find that one person, you know, who's willing to put up with all your crap and doesn't want to change you or dress you. Only if you find that person.
Yeah. If you find that person.
He's like, are you having second thoughts, girlfriend? Guess who didn't make that for you, Max?
A hoopah before.
Well, you only get married once. Theoretically.
Yeah, you only get married once.
Guys, I'm sorry. I'm getting weird feelings. Are we calling this wedding off, folks?
We are hitting the road.
What?
Pack everything. Traveling light is for girls.
What's going on here? Why are we hitting the road? Are you and Max getting married?
No.
Why?
Because I didn't want to try on my wedding dress every night. Light layers.
Do you need a book?
That Colette biography.
I lost your place in it.
That's okay, I have to start over anyway.
Aw. Is that the light? Yeah. That was crazy. I mean, I was getting the feeling like when Emily was saying all of that stuff and then she went and called Christopher, I was like, Max is not her person. Like, we knew. We knew that that was not gonna happen, but I was not expecting it to go down like that. However, I'm really happy she didn't get married and like have to get divorced and everything, because that would have been a fucking headache. But, oh my God. What an interesting turn of events we have had. Not only was I gobsmacked at the fact that Emily was just sitting there waiting, and that Michelle was there, and that he's the one who called and invited Emily. Like, that was crazy. I loved that talk with Luke, and the fact that Luke built that for her. It was so beautiful and full of love. I can't handle him. I love him way too much. Way too much. But I'm really happy that she's not getting married, because it wasn't right. Like, he was great, just not for her. Not that family. It's just a very interesting situation. Very interesting indeed. I wonder with Luke, however, I feel like Luke is endgame. So I feel like Luke isn't going to come until like much later. But I wouldn't be surprised if some sneaky business goes on with Christopher. Christopher better not show up. I don't want no Christopher love, but I think that we're going to be getting that next. Just from the fact that, like, that's who she called. I don't think she's going to go for Luke. I think she's going to go for Christopher. I'm not sure. Dean and Rory seem to be doing great, so there's that. That's smooth sailing. I don't know, guys. I don't know what now. Now we're going on a road trip. Is the next episode going to be us on a road trip, or is it going to be after the road trip? I wish we got to see, like, the conversation with her and Max. Because from her being like, no, that makes me feel like she told him already. So, I mean, if she hasn't told him yet and she's going on a road trip, that's craziness. That is crazy. I don't even know what to say. I like have no words. Insane behavior. Wild. But good for her. I mean, you have to think about yourself. And it's the same thing, like, even when he was there asking for the keys, you would think, like, if the guy you're gonna marry next week came, I was like, oh, I wanted to drop my printer off and I don't have keys, she would just be like, oh my god, I'm so sorry, I haven't gotten them made yet, here's my keys. Go drop the printer off and then come back and give me the keys so that I can get in after work. But she was like very much not doing that, which was like, something is happening here. Weird. Thank you guys so much for watching this episode with me. As always, the full episode reaction for this episode and all of the other episodes will be up on my Patreon. Link to that's down below. And I'll see you guys back here with me for the next episode. Bye, guys.